Meanwhile, the World Health Organization says the Ebola outbreak in the DRC has inflicted an unusually heavy toll on children. More than a quarter of the confirmed and probable cases identified as of early April are children under 15, compared to 18% in the last major outbreak in West Africa in 2013 to 2016. This outbreak is the second largest on record.
More than 2 out of every 3 children infected in this outbreak have died, compared with just over half the adults, according to the World Health Organization. As of May 26, the death toll stood at 1,281 people, including at least 541 who were under 18. At the Ebola Treatment Center in Beni, a city of several hundred thousand with close ties to neighboring Uganda, 5 members of the same family of farmers who were being treated for Ebola in late March, 3 were children. The World Health Organization says Ebola cases will typically be divided more or less equally between male and female patients. But in this outbreak, women and girls account for 58% of cases, down from a peak of 62% in December.
Kids and the mothers are the ones who are more frequently visiting the health facilities, and if the health facilities are unsafe, because when there is a case, they deal improperly with it. If they use injections not safely, etc., then they may contaminate other kids or other patients that are usually most frequently kids. So that's the main reason of the high proportion of kids and women.
Healthcare standards in Congo vary widely due to lack of oversight of a system that includes many unregistered private clinics and traditional healers operating out of their homes. This is Congo's 10th Ebola outbreak, but it is the first in the densely populated provinces of North Kivu and Ituri, where militia carry out sporadic raids from hidden strongholds in the tropical forest.
Now, a new study suggests that a fungus genetically enhanced to produce spider toxin can rapidly kill huge numbers of the mosquitoes that spread malaria. Trials which took place in Burkina Faso showed mosquito populations collapsed by 99% within 45 days. The researchers say their aim is not to get rid of the mosquitoes completely, but to help stop the spread of malaria. The disease, which is spread when female mosquitoes drink blood, kills more than 400,000 people per year. Worldwide, there are about 219 million cases of malaria each year. Medical doctor Bukola Ashiro joins us live on the program to tell us more about this. Thank you for joining us on the program, and a happy Friday to you. So what's the significance of this study, which shows that a genetically modified fungus can rapidly kill huge numbers of the mosquitoes that spread malaria?
Thank you for having me. I see this as an eye-opener for the scientists to make further research on this, because this technology could actually safely reduce malaria mosquito population in Africa as a whole. Later on, it could be cost-effective, and also, as is a very innovative research, and it will go a long way in curbing the spread of malaria and also abuse of anti-malaria medications.
The World Health Organization has warned that cases are now increasing in some countries in Africa. What can we do as individuals to protect ourselves from malaria?
Apparently, it's not likely to affect individuals, because I went through the study on BBC, and I think it's not likely to affect individuals and our environment, although I'm not 100% certain about this. As we all know, mosquitoes are actually genetically modified parasites, and they're not like the real mosquitoes we have around in our environment. These were mosquitoes that were brought from the lab for this research. Also, the only class of population I feel it might affect might be the immunocompromised individuals, which are probably our diabetic patients, the HIVs, the pregnant women, and children under the age of 5. These people could be vulnerable to, this effect.
Yeah, Dr. Bukola, while this trial is going on, what more can we do to protect ourselves against malaria?
Yeah, I'm sure this is all over social media, it's all over the net. People have been preaching against ways of preventing malaria. One that really struck my mind is the abuse of anti-malaria. Many of our populace actually abuse anti-malaria. At every site of fever, people are purchasing anti-malaria medications over the counter. And as we all know, there are many causes of fever. It's not just the malaria that could present as fever with joint pain. There are other causes of fever. So we need to stop the abuse of anti-malaria medication. Also, our hygiene has a part to play here. We should get rid of stagnant water in our environment. This is actually a medium for mosquitoes to breathe and reproduce. Also, we need to endeavor to use mosquito-treated nets for our kids, and also get tested before treatment. Many people, once they just feel, oh, it's malaria, every 3 months I have malaria, they're off to the pharmacy, they get malaria medication instead of getting themselves tested. Have a positive malaria test before commencing treatment. And even when you are asked to commence treatment, always complete those. Don't think, oh, I'm feeling better now, I need to stop. We must complete our anti-malaria. Most of them are for 3 days, maximum of 5 days. 5 days. Also, pregnant are advised also to have their IPT for prevention of malaria in pregnancy, especially for the fetus. And also, let us stop the use of unapproved medication, unapproved drugs like chloroquine. We are not supposed to use chloroquine again. I remember using my parents used to give me Novocaine as a child, and it comes with severe pain. All these are
all right, Dr. Bukola Ashere, so much to say. Thank you so much for shedding light on this issue. I wish we had more time.